So I messed up, and I honestly debated not making this. I feel a little bit embarrassed to say it. I feel like maybe a little bit of a hypocrite as well. I was even talking to Katie about this last night. It's like, hey, like, should I kind of just address this topic, or should I just kind of move on and get back to what I was going to do today at the gym, which is just film my workout, my physique update, go about my training, stuff like that. But I think it's something that I want to share with you guys, just like the We Need to Talk video, where I was kind of like in that state of prep as far as just ready to be done, and kind of how I messed things up and gained almost about 20 pounds in about a week. So just want to go over a quick timeline and kind of break it, break it down and kind of what happened over the last week or so and my plan moving forward. But basically what happened was the show was Saturday morning, as you guys saw. So right now, I think on the channel, it'll be like the show day and the cheat day. And I haven't really done anything or filmed anything for the last week or so. But had the show Saturday morning, had a crazy amount of food Saturday afternoon, a crazy cheat day on Sunday. And then I said, oh yeah, I'm gonna get back on track. It's gonna be Monday. I'll go back to like 3,000-ish calories, blah, blah, whatever. But I was kind of in a state of like, I am so burnt out. 9 months of tracking every single calorie I ate. 9 months of not missing any cardio, 9 months of weighing myself every morning. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a break. I'm just gonna go ahead, try to eat intuitively, not weigh myself, not stress too much. But then that led to basically probably consuming anywhere from 4,000 to 6,000 calories Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So Monday and Tuesday, I was still in Cincinnati. I probably had, actually do remember, I had 2 pints of ice cream, one on Monday night and one on Tuesday night, entire pint. One was Ben & Jerry's, one was Grater's. So that's an easy 1,000 calories at the end of each night, plus Pop-Tarts throughout the day. Wasn't really tracking what I ate. So I honestly, some junk food. I remember getting some takeout. We ate Indian food one of the nights. So that's like probably another 2,000 calories there on Tuesday night. Wednesday, I ended up going up to Cleveland with Katie to visit her family. We got sushi that night. We did, what else did we do? I got like Shake Shack. I got Chick-fil-A. I had tons and tons of breakfast food because they had like Kodiak cakes, eggs, fruit, muffins, chocolate covered pretzels, yogurt. Like, I basically treated my body like a trash can for a solid week, and I felt like crap. I was constantly bloated. I was constantly full, but I was also hungry, which is just crazy. I was like, had insatiable hunger the entire time, even though my stomach was distended, even though I just shoveled in. We also celebrated Thanksgiving with her family on Saturday night. So we had turkey, mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, pumpkin pie. Even though I stuffed my face with 2 full plates of Thanksgiving food, plus pumpkin pie, plus more ice cream. I probably had a pint of ice cream up there as well. I was still hungry. And it's a combination of a few things. One, I was not having any sort of quality food. I had a couple apples and bananas here and there, but like, everything else I was eating was processed, sugar, junk food, and a lot of eating out. So it wasn't ideal in terms of, once again, any sort of satiating macronutrient. And the fact that, once again, my body's been in a state of starvation for, I want to say 9 months. Prep was 9 months, so I was like hungry and disciplined for 9 months. But I would say probably a state of starvation for about 3 months. And that starvation doesn't go away. You don't have one cheat day, one full day of eating. All of a sudden, oh, your body's back to normal. You have your proper hunger cues and all that kind of stuff. Like, your internal cues of hunger are extremely messed up. And this is one thing that I've actually kind of been doing a little bit more research on, honestly, in the last 2 days since I've been back. Today's Tuesday now. I've been back on routine or back home for 2 days. Obviously, Monday I got back, and that's when I weighed myself. I weighed myself Monday morning. I was 168 pounds. Yes, I did have an entire pizza Sunday night along with ice cream and some candy, but I will say that was kind of the wake-up call of like, okay, I've messed up. I need to get back on track. So luckily we are back on track. But yeah, timeline-wise, crazy cheat day Saturday, crazy cheat day Sunday. Treat my body like a trash can, put in whatever I wanted, whatever I was craving, probably 4,000 to 6,000 calories a day for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I woke up, basically, well, I didn't wake up. I drove back from Cleveland Saturday morning, or sorry, Dayton, on Monday morning, weighed myself. I was like, okay, something needs to change. And I was really embarrassed, honestly. It was one of those things where I thought I could eat intuitively. I thought I could break my routine and not have this kind of crazy rebound. I thought that, oh, I can kind of eat these foods and my body will put them to use. But instead, I'm bloated. I definitely gained some fat, and I just felt like crap. Like, I did not feel good at all. So basically, I want to say, yeah, I messed up. I put on, once again, a lot of it's water weight, a lot of it's food. I'm already back down to low 160s to this as of this morning. So Monday, got things back on track, maybe right around 2,000 calories for probably the rest of the week to clean things up, and then go to probably 2,600 calories, maybe around maintenance or slightly above maintenance. But honestly, my body feels better now at the low calories with whole foods than it did stuffing my face with a bunch of junk food. And like I said, treating my body like a trash can. And then my body looked like it was a trash can. It looked like I ate Ben & Jerry's, Grater's, pizza, Chick-fil-A, Shake Shack, all kinds of junk food for the last week. I'm not happy with how I look. I am going to go inside, and once again, I'm going to be embarrassed when I do this, but I'm outside the gym. I'm going to get my workout done. I'm not going to film that, but I will film the physique update I'm currently at, and I might do a side-by-side of like my last physique update before my show and my physique update now, just to be honest with you guys. And once again, I'm embarrassed to film this. I'm going to be embarrassed to post this. This is not something I wanted to do. I felt ashamed. I felt like I've fallen off, but at the same time, it's realistic. I've, once again, treated this like a full-time job for 9 months. And once again, I took 1 week off. It's not going to ruin all my progress. Obviously, my body needed some fat to get, like, basically be healthy again, get back to baseline. But I kind of took that to the extreme. I went 0 to 100 way too fast. I, once again, didn't have any sort of structure, didn't track anything, and that's the first thing I'm getting back into. I'm tracking all my food again. I'm not having any actual cardio or step goals, but I'm moving every morning and every evening. In the mornings, I'm going to walk on the treadmill. In the evenings, I'm going to take Maisie for a walk. I'm getting back on a structured meal plan. So I'm going to have 4 meals a day. I'm going to have like basically kind of like a breakfast, a pre-workout snack, post-workout meal, and a dinner. So I'm going to have those structured with protein, fruits, and vegetables with every single meal. This is one of those things where I'm going to start to just basically get back on routine. And I am not doing this to restrict myself, not doing this to punish myself or anything like that. I just do better when I have a routine. Once again, I'm not gonna be super strict with it. I have Friendsgiving on Friday. I'm gonna enjoy that. I'm probably gonna take Katie out to dinner on Saturday night. Maybe we're gonna go do Festival of Lights, like a little bit of a Christmas thing, as it's once again coming up on Christmas time. So little things I'm gonna be doing, but I just need structure. Probably Monday through Friday, I'm probably gonna stay pretty strict with structure just because I benefit from it, I feel better from it, and I just want that structure because I'm still, although I'm not a competitive bodybuilder anymore, I still have physique goals. I still want to look good. I still want to be healthy. I still want to make progress and make gains the right way, right? 2 or 3 pounds a month, not 2 or 3 pounds a day. But yeah, as far as that goes, I'll definitely keep you guys posted. I'll probably do a full day of eating on this kind of like recovery diet, maybe tomorrow or the next day. I'll definitely show you guys how I maneuver around like Friendsgiving. If I have Friendsgiving on Friday, I'll show you guys, maybe I film the full day of eating, basically show you guys everything I eat leading up to a bigger meal. So I can still stay on track within that day or within that week, having a celebratory meal. Once again, Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving, birthdays, that kind of thing. So definitely a lot more content coming as far as I do recover, but I just want to be honest with you guys that I did mess up. I put on 20 pounds because my lowest prep weight was 147. Yes, that was super depleted. I probably stepped on stage closer to 152, 153. But the fact that I saw almost 170 pounds on the scale, yeah, it was a little bit of a wake-up call. So I'm definitely weighing myself every morning moving forward, staying extremely well hydrated, and like I mentioned, getting the diet back on track, which is the most important thing. So I'll definitely film full days of eating for you guys coming up, as far as maybe 2,000 calories, the 2,500 calories, and then if I do eventually get back into like a lean building phase later on this month, back up maybe 3,000 calories of proper nutritional food that's going to fuel my body and not, once again, not treat my body like a trash can, because the hardest thing is the internal cue of my hunger or satiation. It takes a lot longer than a week or two to recover that. My body is still in recovery. Even though I added on this weight, have all this water weight, food, and some body fat, my body is still not yet recovered where I can rely on my internal kind of hunger cues, right? Like, honestly, I used to do that all the time. In my last bulk, I could just eat without tracking and know, okay, I'm a little bit over today, I'm around 3,000 calories. But as I mentioned this last week, I could have an entire pint of Ben & Jerry's and be like, oh, I want some more. Like, even though I'm full, I'm literally, my stomach is distended from the cheat days, my body or my brain is like, hey, like, we want more food. Give us more. Give us more. This tastes really good. Even though my stomach and body are like, oh, dude, you feel like crap. My brain's like, oh, we need more food. Feed us more. Feed us more. Feed us more. And I think that's kind of like the extreme where I went from extreme discipline, 9 months starvation, to then, oh, like free for all. And that was not the right call. I should not have done that. I should have been more planned, but I did need that kind of mental break, I think, just a little bit to not be so focused on health, fitness, tracking, workouts, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, honestly, after a week of kind of a free-for-all, I am itching to get back to routine. So that is basically this week. Hopefully I'll get back down to around, honestly, the high 150s is kind of the plan. We'll see if that kind of continues as I, once again, stay around 2,000 calories for the next couple of days, clean up the diet, stay very well hydrated, all that good stuff. But yeah, just want to be honest with you guys. Also, I feel like a little bit of a hypocrite, like as a coach, as like a quote unquote like health professional or someone who makes these videos. I felt like a hypocrite, like not following a post-show plan, not having a plan after a show, because I've never had this before. After every dieting phase I've ever been through, I am very good about slowly reversing my calories, getting to a good state, finding my maintenance, then increase my calories. But I also realized that, like Katie told me, this is an extreme. This is something that probably no one will ever do as far as bodybuilding being competitive. Like I would say like less than 1%, probably, gosh, I would say 0.001% of people are actually gonna be bodybuilders that step on a stage. And then the majority of, once again, I would say people that follow me and my clients, they're lifestyle clients. They don't know what it's like to step on stage, get that lean, do a bodybuilding show. So it's okay if I don't do it right. It's okay if I learn from my mistakes, that kind of thing. But yeah, once again, don't want to talk in circles because I feel like I did that and then we need to talk video. But I'm gonna go inside, like I mentioned, I'll do the workout. I'll get some post-workout physique updates, and I'll do a little side-by-side of my last physique update before the show, my current physique update now. I will say I haven't shaved, so I might have some body hair, but is what it is. And then if I remember anything else as I work out or as I kind of review that footage of the side-by-sides, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, I am definitely embarrassed. I definitely recommend having some sort of structure or plan post-show. So if you guys ever do a bodybuilding show, definitely recommend a structured reverse, and realize that you're gonna be hungry no matter what, whether you eat 3,000 calories of really high quality food or 6,000 calories of junk food, you're gonna be hungry for a little while. It takes time to recover that internal cue of hunger and satiation stuff. And once again, I'm still hungry / still not hungry at the same time. It's one of those weird things where hopefully, once again, my recovery is gonna be maybe, I don't know, a month, 2 months, but it's something that's not happening as quickly as I thought it would, or as quickly as I wish it would, or as quickly as I tried to force it to. I almost just overconsumed, be like, hey, like, I'm not a bodybuilder. I don't care if I add a little bit of fat right now. I want to be normal again. And I tried to almost force that on myself by eating more calories and forcing myself to be full and forcing food down my throat that wasn't the healthiest, thinking like, oh, if I gain 20 pounds, I'll feel better. I'll be normal again, when it's not the case. It's one of those things where you can't force it. It's going to take time, and you might as well do it right with proper nutrition, proper food and training, rather than trying to just force fat onto your body, which is actually going to make you feel worse and not help you recover your testosterone, your energy, your internal cues. So we're back on track. We're tracking everything moving forward with a few things here and there. Like I'm going to London actually next week, so that'll definitely be untracked. But I mean, once again, we make healthy decisions over there in general. I'll be with my family, so I'm not going to just have easy access to Ben and Jerry pints. Like we're gonna be going out, hopefully exploring a lot, obviously eating good food. So there are little things here and there. But when I'm home, when I have the ability to, I'm going to be very structured and just make sure that I, once again, do not turn into a trash can like I did before. But yeah, I'm going to sip on this pre. Once again, Transparent Labs, code Perez saves you 10%, little plug there. And yeah, we're going to get this workout in. We got back and buys, and then I'll do a post-workout physique check. If I remember anything else, I'll let you guys know in a little bit. Yeah, see you guys. Just finish up the workout. As I mentioned, that posing, I look through the footage, I'll throw up some side-by-sides in this area. But the first thing I noticed, honestly, is my abdominal area, or my midsection, is definitely a lot more fluffy, a lot less defined than it was, once again, just a little bit over a week ago, about 2 weeks ago, I guess you could say, before my show. So that is probably the number one thing I noticed right away. But it's also where most of the water weight and that bloating is kind of staying during this, what I'll call this cleanup phase. So although, once again, yesterday was the first day of my cleanup phase, I'm already back down once again to the low 160s. Hopefully it'll be maybe in the mid 150s by the end of the week, as far as during the cleanup phase, and be closer to 10 pounds up rather than 20 by the end of this cleanup phase, by the end of the week. But one thing I did mention with Katie, it's kind of like, I got scared straight by looking at the scale. So that's definitely one thing where the scale can be a good and a bad thing. Once again, it's just a tool. It doesn't tell me how strong I am. It doesn't tell me my body fat percentage. It doesn't tell me any of that. But it is a good indication of I put on way too much weight way too quickly. And my goal is to, once again, get back down maybe the mid 150s and then go with 3 to 4 pounds of weight per month rather than 3 to 4 pounds in a couple days, that kind of thing. So we're cleaning up things right now. Obviously, as you can see, once again, definitely less defined. Honestly, legs still look pretty decent. Arms still look pretty decent. It's more so the midsection, I would say, anything. And that should clean up fairly quickly as, once again, I'm going to be chugging water like it's my job. Try to get, once again, stay hydrated, make sure I'm kind of flushing out my system as we enter a little bit of a cleaner dieting phase. Minimize processed foods, whole foods, lean proteins, fruits, vegetables is probably pretty much all I'm going to be consuming at least Monday through Friday up until Friendsgiving. But yeah, once again, I'm not scared to gain weight. I think that's one thing that I was talking to Katie, actually I was texting her throughout the workout. It's like, I'm not scared to gain weight. I'm just scared to gain the wrong weight. Like, I know I need to increase my body weight. I know I want to get back up to like 170 plus, get healthy again, build muscle, but getting to 170 faster than I need to is not going to be healthy, and it's going to be a lot of body fat. So I'm going to do it properly. Once again, I would say 2 to 4 pounds per month, maybe 4 pounds at the start and then 2 pounds later on as far as once I enter this lean bulk phase. So we're going to do 1 week of cleanup dieting, maybe a week of maintenance, because as I mentioned, I'm going to London for Thanksgiving, so that week will kind of be not a wash, but I won't be able to track everything and I won't have my scale. Come back, make sure I'm around my maintenance, and then I have another trip planned, and then basically from there, I'll go ahead and increase my calories, go into a surplus, and try to get into a gaining phase, because I'm not scared to gain weight. I'm actually looking forward to gaining weight. I'm already feeling stronger in the gym just by having more mass on my frame. I already feel better. I'm a little bit sore actually, which is awesome because I will push myself and train really hard and heavy. So I'm not scared to gain weight necessarily. I'm scared to gain bad weight. But yeah, once again, hopefully you guys saw some progress photos on this side of the screen. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, definitely leave them down in the comments below. I'll probably film a full day of eating on this kind of like cleanup phase, maybe Wednesday or Thursday this week, around 2,000 calories. And then obviously film on Friday how I manage, once again, eating out or celebrating around the holidays. Because I think that's going to be a big thing for a lot of people, is they're going to be concerned about, oh, I'm going to lose my gains around the holidays. But I will say one thing that I'll probably mention that next video as well. No one gets fat from celebrating birthdays, Christmas, Thanksgiving. It's treating every weekend like a major holiday, or every weekend like your birthday. That's fucking up your progress. So just want to get that out there, but I'll definitely comment more about that when I film on Friday as far as preparing for a night out or a quote unquote holiday meal. And then yeah, just a lot of more content coming soon as far as my maintenance, full days of eating, lean bulking, full day of eating, my training. I've come up with a new split, so it's a little bit of like a push-pull legs, chest, arms, back. So I'll definitely record each and every workout and share that with you guys for a free program on the channel. We got a lot of recipes coming soon, because once again, after this cleanup phase, I'm basically probably gonna have like breakfast and like my pre-workout, post-workout meals the same, and then my last meal of the day, I'm gonna make some more recipes for you guys, and hopefully get my cookbook up to hopefully like 100 plus, 120 plus recipes by maybe like early next year, maybe in like relaunch it around maybe March, or maybe honestly around my birthday, April 1st. I might have a relaunch of the cookbook, like 120 plus recipes, because I have a lot of ideas I want to make with, once again, 9 months being on a strict meal plan. I haven't been super creative, but the current cookbook is, once again, linked in the description, and I will probably bump up the price, going from 65 to 120 recipes. The price will probably go up a little bit, but if you buy it now, it'll be locked in and you'll get every new version in the future. So that's just, once again, every update I have, I will definitely re-release for you guys who have already bought it. So you buy it once, you'll get every version from now on. But yeah, definitely excited for things, but excited to clean things up, get back in shape, and then fuel my body, fuel progress, and fuel growth, rather than just treat my body like a trash can. But any questions, leave them down in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer all of those. But yeah, without further ado, a little bit embarrassed by this. I feel like a little bit of a hypocrite. I let you guys down a little bit, but just being honest with my bodybuilding experience so far, the competition side of things, a little bit of, I'll call like a rebound, and hopefully we're on the straight and narrow now with a program and a routine, just because I'm very routine oriented. But make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for listening to me babble on. Peace.